see Ross McNeil just waiting for the referee to give the final nod. Let's see. Fingers crossed for a much better performance from the boys today. I see Dan Martins very quickly looking for Cammy Bredner out on this right-hand side. It was certainly an outlet that the Braves tried last weekend on a few occasions, that diagonal ball from the centre half. So unfortunately, passing was not up to our usual standard. It's not an avenue that we had a lot of success down. Pennicker challenging for the ball with Dan Martins for civil service. You can see Ross McNeil already trying to put his body in the line. Guthrie, McMahon. It's one for McNeil to chase. And that's cleared out of play by Ross Clark. So an early throw in for the Braves. No Ryan Murray in the starting lineup today, so we won't see that trademark Murray long throw. Stewart. Just changing some little pass with his captain. So the Braves just try to get an early feel for the ball, try and get some passing. Certainly I know something that coaching staff really wish that they had seen more of against Galashiels, just that composure and passing the ball, as we know that we can do. As Walker looks to try and let him walk that, just looks to put a bit of pressure on Adam Meek in the civil service goal. Ross McNeil feeling they've been challenged, but great work by Conor McLaren trying to put plenty of pressure on. Jack Brown back in the starting lineup today. Missed the first few games of the season with Martin MacArthur more than adequately filling in for him in that right back position. Martin had a great game, sort of man of the match performance against Broxburn. Now we might see the ball, particularly when that ball's up in the air, we might see the wind coming into play quite a bit today, as it is swirling around Alliance Park. The commentary tower is still moving on the odd occasion. Also looks like we're playing with some nice new footballs this season. It's got a mitre ball for those of you that follow these sort of things. It takes me back to my youth and mitre delta footballs. When they got wet, they were like trying to header a brick. As Pennicker looking to get onto that. There's an early warning sign there, just that movement from Jamie Pennicker, signed recently for civil service. I think it was from East Stirling. Martins now, that wind really gusting. I imagine you'll see that ball catch. You will see the ball catching it quite a bit. Only players, how they adjust to it. McMahon. We got Bredner. Bredner now. Did it. Left foot of his. Cam, he is happy to go onto his right foot and try and put the ball in, but he much prefers to try and cut back inside on that left foot. And we saw that goal the opening day of the season, John Guthrie feeding him just on the edge of the box and Cammy curling it past the goalkeeper in at the far corner. Martins. Kevin McMahon just looking for that out ball. Bernie has to stop wearing black when the lads are wearing blue. I shall pass that on, Tracy. Brown challenging with the ball there. Ross Pollock, number 6 here for civil service, taking this throw in. confusion there between McMahon and Conor McLaren. A civil service down this right hand side. Callum Yates comfortably dealt with in the Braves back line though. Picked up by Laird. Mark Laird, of course, for anyone who's maybe followed British football for a while and is of a certain age, might remember Mark Laird playing down in England for the likes of Southend and League One, League Two level. He's very much a veteran nowadays in the centre midfield for civil service. Brown and Bredner, nice little triangle, exchange of passes, but just got his left foot round that a little bit too much, Cammy, and that's curled out of play. So it'll be another throw into the civil service, deep, about halfway into the room. Pennicker challenging with Martins. It was a nice layoff by the civil service striker. Nice turn. Civil service now just trying to get themselves into the game after a bit early possession from the Braves. Meeks, Yeats, sorry, trying to play that in, but that's harmlessly through Barney White. Guthrie. He's got Greg Stewart with plenty of time. Jamie Walker now. Conor McLaren. You can see the ball running a lot more smoothly now on the new pitch. It's something that I'm sure the players will be getting used to. They did have the opportunity to train on it during the week, so at least it's not brand new to them. Brown. He's tried to lift that over the top to Cammy Bredner, but he's got underneath that. Bredner. Cammy Bredner challenging with Ross Clark. Pennicker finding Laird in midfield now. Mark Laird with plenty of time out toward Yeats. Yeats, he's got Jamie Walker in front of him. Dan Martins though meets that comfortably. Just the edge of the 6-yard box there, and out for a throw in to civil service. Again, just that knowledge and experience from Mark Laird there, just making sure that he found his man right back there, bit of space, and he got the ball into the box. Certainly rely on Mark quite heavily for that knowledge in the midfield civil service. High turnover of players again this year. A lot of new faces within that team, but he's certainly something that's been a bit of a mainstay for the last couple of seasons. Cleared by Jack Brown. Yeah, got thrown at the civil service, but halfway into the Braves half. Clark. He was looking for Alfie Smith. It's a handball from the number 11, the left winger. Oh no. My apologies, Alfie Smith. It was Jamie Pennicker with the handball. Man, to Brown. Bredner just putting his foot through that, try to get into space. He's found Conor McLaren, Jamie Walker on the outside. I was just behind him though, from Conor McLaren. Of course, Jamie Walker, one of the new signings for the season for the Braves, and at that left back position. Still looking to build up a relationship with his teammates. Civil service now down their left hand side. Smith back to Laird. The Yeats. Pennicker turns Martins, tries to get that in. Greg Stewart though comfortably meets that. Shaw to centre half partner McCulloch. It's a nice ball over the top of Cammy Bredner from McCulloch. Pennicker. And I'll be out for a corner kick for Civil Service. As Adam's laptop almost blows away. It's got Alfie Smith out to take this corner. He swung in right-footed. Barney will need to be very mindful of the wind, but it's to the near post and met by the head of Conor McLaren. So Smith with a second bite of the cherry. This one, he's gone deep now. Looking for Tom Finlay. Finlay with McNeil in front of him. Finlay managing to spin. McMahon. And that's fired in low at Bernie's near post. And Bernie getting down there with his knee. And that'll be out for a corner kick. Lowland League to score from that angle, but it's either try and force the keeper into making a save. You never know where the ricochet is going to go. McMahon. Oh, that's beat loose. That's a shot. Oh, and it's into the back of the net. What a strike. Ryan Curry from outside the box. That was some strike from Ryan Curry. Round the outstretched Bernie White. Braves not managing to clear that corner effectively. Civil Service have made them pay from about 20 yards out. So the Braves now have it all to do. Guthrie. He's got Bredner. A bit of a push there by Ryan Curry, the goal scorer. Off that high, putting that one in. So 1-0 to Civil Service Strollers on this blustery afternoon here at Alliance Park. Certainly not the start to the game that I'm sure coaching staff will be looking for in terms of a response to that Gallifreyan game. Bonus being there's a lot of time left on the clock. Pollock managing to win a free kick, throw in off of Lennon Walker and Guthrie. Walker now, Lennon Walker. Bredner. Lennon Walker. Lennon Walker getting called up for that. And the referee's handing out the yellow card to Lennon Walker. So he feels that he jumped into that challenge too much. So an early place marker for the referee and a limit of where he's going to allow players to go. The important thing for him now is that he'll have to show an element of consistency throughout the game. Whilst we're waiting for this free kick to be taken, if anyone can let me know what the Wrexham-Southampton game finished, because I didn't catch the end of it when I was travelling to Alliance Park today. I'd love to know if MD was keeping an eye on that score. Civil service now. Looking out wide. Smith. He's looking to feed that in on. That's an easy one for Bernie White. Brown now. He's got runners in front of him with McNeil and Bredner. Jack Brown. He's got Lennon Walker. McMahon. Don McMahon. Guthrie. Ah, look, it finished 2-1 to Southampton. Oh, okay. It was 1-0 to Wrexham when I left. Like everybody, I'm sure, who's ever seen Welcome to Wrexham, I do like to keep an eye out and see how Wrexham are getting on, particularly now in the Championship. Jamie Walker now. He's coming infield into trouble. Civil service. Alfie Smith and Greg Sher coming together, but that was nothing more than a clash of bodies. Conor McLaren. McLaren now. I try to feed it in towards Lennon Walker. Little touch from the Braves forward, but that's going to roll out of play. And that'll be a throw in to Civil Service. It was a dramatic finish. Oh, okay. I'll try and catch the highlights of that later on today. So, what were we about? We're about 15 minutes in. I'm going to run through the starting lineups again. Apologies for anyone who wasn't there just before kickoff. So, for your Caledonian Braves, we have in goals Bernie White. Across the back line, we've got Jack Brown, Greg Stewart, Dan Martins, Jamie Walker. We have Conor McLaren, John Guthrie, Don McMahon, and Cammy Bredner. And up front, we've got Ross McNeil with Lennon Walker playing just off of him. For the Civil Service Strollers, we've got Adam Meek in goal. We have across the back line Josh McCulloch, Callum Yates, Martin Shaw and Ross Clark. So we move into midfield, we have Ross Pollock, Ryan Curry the goal scorer, Mark Laird, Alfie Smith. And then up front we have Tom Finlay and Jamie Pennicker leading the line. Guthrie now coming through midfield with plenty of space to go into. Civil Service is quite happy to give up that midfield area. Call it sitting a low block or just a deep defensive line. Walker, Jamie Walker trying to force his way through. Jamie Walker still going. Civil Service still strong in the tackle. Ball breaks back to McLaren, looking for Ross McNeil. Bredner on that left foot, he's going to fancy a shot. Let's charge down. Bredner again. That time it was Mark Laird and Dan Martins and Pennicker coming together. Dan Martins is going to get a word from the referee. The lad Downs. Yeah, Damien Downs, I heard that. USA International, just over from, I think, was it Cologne in Bundesliga 2. So yeah, he got an assist on his start. Pollock sending that ball forward, looking for Clark. He sent that in deep. That's Curry on the edge of the box. Pennicker now. Braves going to have to be a bit more forceful in the defending, I think. That's clipped out of play, but picked up by Civil Service in the midfield. Yeats. Curry though to Pennicker. Pennicker with plenty of time to get that ball support in there from Yeats. The right back. He's got Conor McLaren and Jamie Walker for company. He manages to find Finlay. Oh, and I think that's going to be a penalty. Greg Stewart going flying into that challenge. He's picked up a yellow card. And we're going to see a penalty for Civil Service. It's definitely not the start we would have wanted to see for the Braves. And the experience of Mark Laird to take this. Barely White. Gets Mark Laird, civil service captain. Be taking this right-footed. Can Burney pull his teammates out of one here? Oh, and he's sent the wrong way. Calmly done by Mark Laird. Certainly sending Braves goalkeeper around the wrong way. 2-0 down. You hear the civil service bench calling for focus from their players. They've got often a fantastic start for civil service. Guthrie now. So it's a reminder that we've got a yellow card also for Greg Stewart in the build up to that penalty. Walker now, Jamie Walker, looking to feed that in. He's got McMahon and Bredner at the back post. That's harmlessly out for a throw in to civil service. Plenty of time left in the game. Look, we're only coming up for halfway through the first half. Certainly I would suggest that the next goal will have quite a big determination on this. If the Braves can get themselves back into it, or if civil service go 3-0 up, I don't think we'll certainly make that comeback a lot more difficult. As the old cliche would go, the next goal is the most important. Guthrie. Oh, again, that passing not up to usual standard from the Braves captain there, but that's not singling out Guthrie in any way. That's been the case for the team so far, apart from the opening 1 or 2 minutes where the passing was looking nice and crisp. It's been either a touch too strong or a touch too weak in the passing since then. Guthrie now. He's got McMahon. That's behind Jamie Walker when he would have wanted it in front of him though. Back with McMahon. Martins. Again, Braves just looking to get the ball moving, hopefully get a bit of confidence back in. And that ball out to the left-hand side from Greg Stewart that time was a good 2 or 3 yards off its target, easily picked up by the civil service defenders. Maybe a little finger in the eye or something claimed for Yates out there in the right back position. Coming together with Greg Stewart. Callum Yates certainly making sure the referee had his attention. Meek. A bit sloppy from the civil service goalkeeper with Lennon Walker trying to get onto that. Oh, it's a deflection. Curry now, the goal scorer, one of the goal scorers for civil service. Back to Laird again. Yates has got plenty of time and space as he makes his way forward. He's got McLaren now with him. Oh, and that's in towards Finlay. Finlay with a turn off the post. What a lovely turn from Finlay for the civil service. Braves now facing another corner. Swung in by Yates. Towards Bernie, and that's met before Bernie White though. 3-0 to Civil Service. Martin Shaw beating the Braves goalkeeper to that cross. Definitely not what we were expecting in the first 25 minutes of this game. The rain now starting to come down just to make the day complete. Now, what can the Braves show in terms of character in response to this? Martins. Conor McLaren inside. Little touch on. That's comfortably cleared on. We've got an offside decision against Conor McLaren. As the rain starts coming down more heavily here in Lanarkshire. I have to use my jacket to cover the laptop. With the wind, it's going to blow away as I try and reach for my jacket. Civil Service now, that's flowed in towards the back post. Oh, and I was very close to almost tricking Bernie as he was. So just cover that laptop up. Apologies. So we're about 20, coming up for 27 minutes in this game. 3-0 to Civil Service. The wind and rain now coming down here at Lions Park. It's going to take quite a turnaround from the Braves. Unfortunately, we're not really threatened to go so far to make a confident decision that we can pull back a 3-goal lead. And again, that pass is off between the two. Jack Brown splitting the John Guthrie and Lennon Walker. Stewart has got Jamie Walker, Conor McLaren off in the run, looking to go around the inside of Yeats. McLaren trying to get that ball in. He's got a catch in the wind and not go out for a throw-in. Civil Service managed to come away with the ball. Yeats is down again. Oh, Jamie Walker picking it up, tries to get that ball in early towards Ross McNeil. McNeil. Bredner now, trying to get it onto his left foot. Mark Laird stepping in though. Civil Service gets it to Cuddy. Cuddy sends it calmly out to Yeats in that right back position. I got it covered. And Ryan Cuddy just getting his ankles tapped. Brown gets that clear. Mark Laird and John Guthrie tussling in the midfield. That's one for Ross McNeil to chase, but that was more in hope than design. Out to the right hand side for the forward to chase. It's one for Pennicker to chase, but that ball's going out to the plate. I'll be thrown to the Braves. I think it's probably just The wind's not going to go anywhere, but I think the rain's alright. And that'll be a goal kick to the Braves. I'll take an opportunity, maybe not the best time since how we're 3-0 down, but I'll take the opportunity to remind people that the pop-up store for merchandise is open from the next week and a bit. We also have player sponsorship opportunities, and season ticket sales, etc. are all now available. Again, I appreciate it's maybe not the high of the game that we would like to remind us of that, but they are available. Stewart now to McLaren. It's all very tight and congested for the Braves. They're making it a bit easier defensively for Civil Service, just to hold a nice compact line. Walker to McLaren. That's a heavy touch by McLaren. Civil Service win that back through Finlay. He's managed to win inside a throw-in. Oh. 2 seconds. I think we've got frozen stream. Is it the Wi-Fi that's gone? Apologies, folks. The stream has gone down. We've lost Wi-Fi. If I can see if we can get this fixed as soon as possible. Give it forward. Lennon Walker now finds Guthrie. Guthrie finds McMahon. So Jamie Walker coming in on that right foot though. Still very congested for the Braves. Hello. We've lost Wi-Fi. No worries. That'll be a goal kick for Meeks. Again, apologies, we have lost connection. Now, Jack Brown. Picked up by Periker. He's got Finlay out to the right hand side. Finlay, the number 10 for Civil Service. He's got Conor McLaren, Jamie Walker coming back to him now. Oh, and that's a late challenge by the Braves left back. I'll be surprised if we don't see a yellow card there. Okay, it's probably with the wind and the coat and stuff. Hi everyone, hopefully we're back. You haven't missed anything. We do have a free kick to Civil Service. Apologies, the wind and the rain is playing havoc with our connections as we try and protect the equipment. So Yates looking to swing this one in. And White there, managed to get 2 fists on that this time. Walker, he's got McMahon. Back to Jamie Walker, he's looking for some runners. Walker and McNeil ahead of him, but got two strong, tall centre halves. For Civil Service, they're going to be quite comfortable with that ball over the top, unless it's pinpoint accurate. Yeah, local blackout laws, absolutely. Unfortunately, the weather conditions trying to create an extra blackout rule for us here. I do apologise for that loss of signal. Thankfully, the rain has stopped just now, so it's just the wind we're contending with. It's Guthrie finds Brown. Brown again looking for some movement, but that ball's overhit by a good few yards. Sums up the Braves, unfortunately, over the last game and a bit. Yeah, are we winning it, Eric? That's a good question. Unfortunately not. No, it's still 3-0, but it is one of those ones where you close your eyes and hope it changes. Again, that's another one that the two centre halves there in Shaw and McCulloch will eat up all day if that ball was that straight and in the air like that. Lifted out here towards Clark. Clark and Brown coming together. Braves right back getting penalised. It's a good ball there from Civil Service. The overlap. That's right across Bernie's goal. Fortunately for Braves, there's nobody coming in at that back post, but it is going to be out for a corner kick. It's a good play by Ross Clark, the number 5 for Civil Service, getting that ball across in between Bernie White and the defensive line. See another corner kick here coming in from Callum Yeats. See if the Braves defenders are on their toes. That's flighted in. Finlay challenging with McNeil. Don McMahon just managed to get his toe on that in front of Alfie Smith. And that's coming down towards the Braves dugout. Obviously quite hard to envisage 3-0 down, but the Braves need to try and just make sure the heads don't drop. Keep trying to play, just try and get that next goal. See where it takes us. McLaren, he's got Walker. Walker now with some space. He's coming in field though. He's being taken down by Ross Clark, number 5. You see what Lennon Walker was looking to drive directly at goal, but perhaps maybe just continue down that right hand side, giving players a bit of a chance to get up and support. But we do have a free kick, and that is a yellow card for Ross Clark. We got Conor McLaren, Camille Bredner standing over this free kick. Flowed in towards the back post, but it's going to be comfortably dealt with at the back. That'll be a corner kick to the Braves. Headed out by Ross Pollock. Now, what can Conor McLaren do here? He needs a good quality ball in. It's in towards the goalkeeper. Oh, and it's missed everybody, but McMahon's picked up. Left footed, had the shot, and it's a save. The Braves calling for a penalty. Yeah, they've got themselves a corner. Quick shot there by McMahon. Met it at his near post though. Got an opportunity now for Cammy Bredner to swing this one in as well. Try and get that under there. Use the wind as much as possible. It's gone deep towards the back post. That's been by Lennon Walker, flicked in. Jack Brown's trying to loop it in. Just over the top of the bar from Brown. It's a bit more like it from the Braves. 2 at least attempts towards a goal. We need to see a bit more of those kind of green shoots of recovery from the Braves as we move towards 40 minutes. So a few times last season where we, maybe not from 3-0 down, but certainly found ourselves down and managed to drag ourselves back into games. So hopefully we can see that same resilience and that same determination as Jack Brown and Jamie Pinnaker coming together. Referee just having a word with the 2 players, telling them to calm themselves down. Towards Conor McLaren. McNeil. That's picked up though by Finlay. He's got Yates. Pinnaker and Greg Stewart. And Greg needs to remember he is on a yellow card. Oh, a lovely turn from McLaren. And he gets one in the ankles for his trouble. And we're going to see a yellow card coming out here for Pinnaker. Evens out now. I think that's 2 yellow cards apiece. As I say, the referee set out a stall early on. He has to keep up that consistent approach. McLaren. In towards Bredner. Dan Martins, he's got underneath that though, Dan. Just misread the flight of that ball. Yeah, that was an opportunity though. It's a nice ball in from Conor McLaren. Dan Martins just getting underneath it. No, Hunter he has on this occasion, unlike maybe last weekend. The referee on this occasion has dished him out on both sides. I'm sure if Dan Martin sees that back, he will be kicking himself a little bit. As I say, don't know whether the wind was playing a part in that. Just seemed to misjudge the flight of it as it was coming towards him. Mark Laird there just pushing the back of Lennon Walker. Got 3 now. The captain trying to get the Braves going forward. That's lifted over the top to Bredner. Jack Brown on point with this pass that time. Bredner, left foot, twists, tries to feed that in. Deflection, Lennon Walker trying to turn, and he lifts that towards goal, but that's comfortably over. Again, a little bit of promise from the Braves. This time Jack Brown getting that ball over the top of the left back. Spot on for Cammy Bredner running onto it. So there has been, last 5 minutes, there's been a few shoots of optimism for the Braves moving into the second half. I'm sure there'll be quite a animated dressing room at half time for the home team. Yates. He's looking for Finlay. Finlay with Walker, and that's miscontrol by the civil service forward, and that'll be thrown at the Braves. Yeah, Ernie, absolutely. Certainly the first, 38, 39 minutes of this game, not much in the way of chances for the Braves, but we've seen a few in the last 5 minutes. Hopefully that will continue into the second half. Stewart Lennon Walker. Curry. He's got Smith. Smith with Pennicker. That's across to Clark. And that's a comfortable save down to his left-hand side for Burnley. McLaren to Stewart. This time it's out with Walker. Jamie Walker coming in on his right foot. He's lifting it into a space that Ross McNeil's really not going to be able to do much with. That height and right in the middle of the circle of the 18-yard box. McMahon. Got Walker. And the referee brings this first half to an end. So, very much not going the Braves' way for the first 38, 39 minutes. Last 5 minutes of the first half there. A few opportunities coming our way. Different chances through set pieces and a couple of bits of open play. So hopefully there's a little bit of optimism that can be taken into the second half. I'm sure Ricky Waddle and the staff will be looking to get people motivated and up for this as we try and claw back this 3-goal deficit. Hopefully see far more from the Braves in the second half. That ball's out of play now. Okay, hopefully. Walker. Martins. Something that we haven't seen much of is Jack Brown and Jamie Walker getting forward from those left and right back positions. Hopefully we see a bit more of that. Conor McLaren just try to lift that over the top for Ross McNeil to run to. And that's out of play for a throw to the Braves. The wind having died down quite a bit now. Hopefully we can see a bit more of a passing game from the Braves in the second half. See if that.
You can maybe stand up and then slow it down.
Ball back with Meeks. Again, one of the civil service players down. Referee just going over to Jamie Pennicker over there. One of the players that one of the 4 players that picked up yellow cards in that first half. Penniker. That's cleared away by McMahon. Lennon Walker now. He's got Jack Brown. Brown trying to feed that forward, but it's off of Smith and out for a throw into the Braves. Martins. Okay, looking for an early ball in, but and that's a difficult one for Ross Mealy to do anything with. He's got 2 centre halves on him. Ball back with Bernie White now. High. One for Ross to challenge with. He's done very well though. Walker, Lennon Walker, out on that right hand side, taking it towards the byline. Checks back. He's got Jack Brown in support. Brown looking to feed that in, but that's well blocked by Alfie Smith, the number 11 for Civil Service. Conor McLaren trying to bring that ball down. Sending towards McNeil, trying to get a cross in front of the defender. Oh, and that was fed back in towards Conor McLaren at the penalty spot, but cleared by Civil Service. McNeil feeling that he had his legs taken when he was trying to get that. Lennon Walker, though, not giving up on it, managing to get it back towards the penalty spot from the byline. Now Bredner, we really need some quality from Cammy on this one. Towards that back post, there's a lot of bodies in there. Penniker clears that away for Civil Service. McMahon, that's picked up by Finlay. Don McMahon lifts it back over towards Bredner. This time right footed by Bredner, and that's over the bar and out for a goal kick. Civil Service just happy to take the time over these set plays. Not trying to rush anything. They are 3-0 up, of course. We're not going to see them hurry into any sort of situations. Yeats. Finlay. He's got Jamie Walker. A little touch by Jamie. Gets it back to Greg Stewart. Jack Brown now with plenty of space to go into. Bredner telling him to come forward. He's fed that into McMahon. Oh, McMahon's been dispossessed though. Smith turns away from trouble. He's got Yeats here. Yeats with plenty of the pitch to get into. And Greg Stewart. Comfortably across though, back to Bernie White. Yeah, Ernie, absolutely. Yeah, Civil Service has only scored 3 goals in the first 3 games, unfortunately. They've now doubled that tally. And deservedly so in the first half performance. Martins. He's got Brown. Jack Brown. That's a low cross in. Cammy Bredner trying to flick that on. That's one for Adam Meek. That ball's gone harmlessly out of play. It'll be a throw in to the Braves. Brown. He's looking for Lennon Walker. It's been taken off his toes by the civil service, but McMahon picks that up. Guthrie to Walker. Walker. He's certainly got plenty of pace on Mark Hill. McNeil into the box, right hand side, plays that across, but well held at his near post there by Adam Meek. Ross McNeil trying to fizz that across the front of goal. He only really had Conor McLaren at the back post. Lennon Walker was trying to get himself into the box after bringing that through midfield. Stewart and Walker there coming out with the ball. Greg Stewart looking for some runners. He's got Cammy Brednar coming off that right hand side. Brednar, he's still onside. Brednar looking for the shot at the near post. He had no support, he had to take that on. That's out for a goal kick. But again, the Braves getting a sniff of an opportunity. Again, Adam Meek just taking his time over this. I see a bit of activity down below me in the Braves dugout. We might see some substitutions coming soon. As manager Ricky Waddle looks to shuffle his pack. Again, I think we'll see a lot of this in the second half. Civil Service just taking their time over all these set plays. I'd be more than happy if the ball's out of play. Side towards Pennicker, coming in on the angle of the box. Jamie Pennicker and Dan Martins managing to come away with the ball. Jack Brown, he's lost sight of it. Oh, and John Guthrie's been taken down. Ryan Curry, sliding challenge on the Braves captain. We're going to see a substitution now for the Braves. We've got Reg McLaren coming on. And it'll be Lennon Walker, so that's a direct swap by Ricky Waddle. We've got Lennon Walker coming off and Reg McLaren coming on, playing just off Ross McNeil. Now can Reg ignite? Try and pull the Braves back into this game with his work rate and his tenacity. I'm sure he won't take very long to get himself in and about the Civil Service defence. Try and unsettle those centre halves, try and create that space and let Ross run into it. Stewart. Walker. McMahon calling for the ball. McMahon out on this left hand side. And that's a solid challenge. And that's could be out for a corner kick to the Braves. Okay, we've certainly seen more positivity in the last few minutes than we did for the majority of the first half from the Braves. Wind's picking back up a little bit, however, as Conor McLaren floats that in. That was a good jump at the back post by Cammy Brednar, but that's through to Adam Meek in the goal. Jamie Walker. Oh, he's short with that header. That's Conor McLaren come back to help Finlay though, getting through the challenges. Referee bringing that back as Walker lunges in, trying to make up for that soft header. And Mark Laird over this. He certainly does have the capacity to put quality into the box. It's teased in towards the back post. And Dan Martin's going to head onto it. Conor McLaren completes that clearance. Finlay. Guthrie for company. He's got Smith. Smith out on that left-hand side, a wee step over. Jack Brown though sticking in his challenge. Cammy Bredner for help. Bredner coming out with the ball. Ball's gone out of play. You can see a long throw in here. And that's a flick on. Ball's pinging around Guthrie though. Gets his foot through that. It's out of play. That'll be a throw in to the civil service, just underneath the commentary position. Braves really need to try and keep this momentum going forwards. Try not to retreat back, give civil service that opportunity to get the game back under their control. McCulloch finds Finlay down the right hand side for civil service, but Conor McLaren comes out with the ball. McNeil to Reg McLaren. Reg McLaren with Ryan Cuddy for company. Reg holds him off, feeds it into his brother Conor. That's what we like to see from Reg, just taking that ball under control. Brown, he's got Bredner. Bredner out on that right hand side, looks to lift it in towards Reg McLaren. McMahon will claim this though. Don McMahon looks to feed that in towards McLaren again. Reg McLaren in the centre of the box but cleared. Guthrie to Bredner. Cammy's going to want to try and get that onto his left foot. Jack Brown calling for it. Captain Guthrie supplies it. Back with Brown now. Bit of sustained pressure from the Braves. Guthrie offering himself. Bredner. Cammy trying to take that ball in return. He has Cammy Bredner into the box. Right footed, tries to pull it across. A strong hand by the goalkeeper, unfortunately landed to a civil service defender and they were able to clear. Guthrie winning that ball back. Man, just got a free kick. And come on, lads. This is what we need to see. We're going to see another substitution here from Ricky Waddle. You see Ryan Murray coming on for Jamie Walker. It can be a little bit of a tactical reshuffle. We'll see where Ryan goes. Wonder if we could be looking at a move to a back three potentially. We'll certainly let you know as soon as we get a chance to see. Conor McLaren, he's got a few targets in the box. Reg is always making a nuisance of himself. Dan Martins and Greg Stewart just behind him. Referee keeping a close eye on it. In fact, he's pulling Reg McLaren over for a chat. That'll be Conor McLaren. Lifts it in towards that penalty spot. It's just over Greg Stewart's head. Guthrie. Laird coming out with the ball. Finlay back to Laird. Yeats completes the clearance for civil service. Stewart, Greg Stewart bringing that under control. Reg McLaren now. Braves trying to keep the pressure on, keep the ball in the civil service half. So all outfield players now in the civil half. Dan Martins Out towards Brednar. Conor McLaren, lovely little 1-2 with Brednar. Trying to feed that in. Oh, almost to McMahon. McLaren. Conor McLaren now. McMahon trying to lift that over, keep the ball moving. Conor McLaren going over to try and put pressure on him. Braves picking up possession again. Guthrie. Reg McLaren. Ryan Murray. We've got Conor McLaren. Lifts that in. Oh, towards Ross McNeil. I thought that was Don McMahon trying to win that header. And Conor. He's gone into the back of him. The defender was always going to go down there. But sustained pressure from the Braves, though. This is very much far more what we would have wanted to see. Seems to have already thrown out a good few cliches. Let's throw out another one. Let's try and at least win the second half. As we see a change now for Civil Service, we see Jamie Pennicker coming off. And just try and capture who it is that's come on. Oh, as the laptop almost flows away. Well, number 19 that's came on for Civil Service, who is not on the team sheet. I think that's maybe an injury picked up by Louis Fay has meant that a last minute person has been named on the bench. As the Civil Service bench call for a free kick. Although, is that a number 9? He's wearing a 19. I think actually that could be Tessano dos Santos, who is down as being number 16 on the team sheet. I think he's wearing the number 19 top. So dos Santos on for Pennicker as Conor McLaren looks to lift this in towards the back post. And Adam Meek claims that. For the laptop is. Do you know where the power cable for the laptop is? There we go. The Braves still trying to get back into this game. As the second half moves on, we got about 65 minutes into the game. Still 3-0 to Civil Service. We have seen far more opportunities for the Braves in this second half, though. Reg McLaren, down that left-hand side, and he's been bundled into by Civil Service. Looks like it was Josh McCulloch. Don McMahon and Josh McCulloch just having a little disagreement between themselves. That gives the Braves another opportunity to get the ball in the box. Not quite had the right quality on these set pieces, but hopefully Conor McLaren can do something here. We've certainly got some height in the box. And that's a yellow card picked up. I think that might be a double yellow card there for Don McMahon and for Josh McCulloch. Now, what can Conor McLaren do here from this set piece? We're going to see another substitution coming quite soon from the Braves. The referee keeping a close eye on the bodies in the box. McLaren lifting it in towards the back post. He's got his brother and Greg Stewart. And that's came off a Braves head, and that'll be out for a goal kick. And Louis Fay, the civil service player, told to move away from the back of the goal. And we are going to see another substitution. We see Bright Prince coming on. We see another reshuffle from the Braves. So Cammy Brednar coming off and Bright Prince coming on. We see what sort of lineup we got from the Braves at this point in time. We've got a front three of Conor McLaren, Ross McNeil and Bright Prince. Yeah, certainly looks like it's an element of a 3-4-3 from Ricky Waddle as we try to get back into the game. Ryan Murray playing this kind of left midfield, left wing back. Conor McLaren doing the same out on the right hand side. Brown, Martins, Reg McLaren. Martins with time on the ball. Brown. Back with Brown now. Guthrie. And Ryan Murray trying to feed that into the box, but him and Ross McNeil not on the same wavelength, but a bit of luck there. Yeats playing the ball out of play for a Ryan Murray long throw. And towards Bright Prince, that new target in the box. Dan Martins picking up the loose pass. McMahon. Murray. He's got Greg Stewart in the overlap. Murray using him as a decoy. Certainly an attacking group of players on the park now for the Braves. That's a flick on by Bright Prince. He's managed to pick it up. Prince tries to get his shot away. Murray, he's under pressure. Good pressure though by Ryan Murray. Stops that ball coming clear. Ryan Curry, he's got three Braves players around him, and he managed just to win a throw in for his team, which they will take their time around. Callum Yates just knocking that ball back a yard or two. And that's over the head of Greg Stewart. That'll be a throw into the Braves. It's all very well having this attacking lineup on, but we're going to have to try and create the chances for them. McLaren penalised. Again, just gives the civil service a chance to break the play up, take their time. Just eat the clock up as we move into the 71st minute. What the Braves boys need to do is make sure they don't lose that composure. Don't get overly frustrated. Brown tried to take it down, but it's picked up by Dos Santos. Civil service substitute. Reg McLaren. It's a heavy touch from Reg though, but it breaks to Dan Martins. Stewart. Sure. He's got Jack Brown. Conor McLaren outside of him. Comes inside towards Bright Prince. Prince. Dan Martin's the furthest Braves outfield player back. McLaren tries to feed that across, and there was nobody at the back post. Reg putting that ball across, and there was nobody there. Yeah, Reg quite rightly could feel a bit of frustration there that nobody was really making that effort to get in at the back post as that ball went across. McMahon is looking for McNeil. Curry try to turn it over, but McMahon sticks with it. Murray finds Guthrie. Guthrie manages it to touch around Laird. Jack Brown now. He's got Conor McLaren outside of him. That's behind him, Jack. Put it in front of him. McLaren trying to lift it in. Reg trying to touch it on. Guthrie, and that'll be a handball from Guthrie there. We're going to see another substitution from the civil service. Coming on is number 14, so Sam Coates. And coming off is Alfie Smith. Dos Santos gets that flick on, but it's met by the head of Martins. Ryan Curry trying to burst through. Safety first approach by Jack Brown, just making sure that ball's put out of play. Again, civil service just eating the clock up in no rush. Laird. Civil service trying to ball across Finlay. McMahon for the Braves. Missed that touch though. That's Curry. Curry getting through. And that's 4. Bernie beat his near post. Ryan Curry though. Second of the game for the civil service, number 7. Braves not getting that clearance away far enough. A bit of a loose touch on the edge of the box, picked up by civil service. Number 4. Says the Braves were having a bit of pressure, a bit of momentum. They paid the price for a clinical finish from Ryan Curry. That's out towards Dos Santos. The assistant's kept his flag down. Dos Santos faces up with Dan Martins. Dos Santos trying to get to the byline. Martins coming away with the ball. Conor McLaren back helping. Civil service. Just looking to manage the game now with that 4-goal lead. But what we want to see from a Braves point of view is just that continued heart. Try and get yourself back into the game. McNeil. You see Greg Stewart now pushing even further forward. He's looking for Prince. Back with Stewart. That's picked up and cleared by civil service, but only as far as Ryan Murray. Murray. Play it in towards Reg McLaren at the back post. Reg gets on it, and he's looped one in. Reg McLaren. The Braves get one back. A fine looping header from Reg McLaren at the back post. Ryan Murray feeding that in. "4-1, the Braves have got one back. Still about 13 minutes left in this game. The wind picks back up. The grey clouds come back in. Now Reg again, Fuller running. Again, trying to cause a nuisance. Ryan Murray getting blocked off by the substitutes. He's got one into the box. That ball's up near Bright Prince, heads that across, looking for McNeil. McNeil trying to get the ball. He's tussling, he's got 3 defenders around him. Dan Martins goes for the shot, left footed, and that's over the bar. Now the Braves just need to keep fighting, need to push him forward. Does offer us a little bit of a lifeline for the last few 13-14 minutes of the game. Hopefully we see a bit more goal-mouth action for the Braves. Bright Prince closing the defender down. That's out for a throw into civil service. Reg's first goal of the season. It's a well taken header by the Braves forward, looping it back over the goalkeeper into the far post. Stewart now. Ryan Murray, plenty of the pitch to go into. Murray now carrying the ball, he's got McMahon in front of him. He looks to feed that in, but Mark Clare just easily picks that off. Dos Santos trying to get around the back of Greg Stewart. Greg Stewart comfortable with that, bringing the ball. He's got McMahon, Don McMahon. He's got Finlay and civil service number 10 for company as he tries to flight that one in towards the back post. Finlay now for civil service. Civil service quite happy to try and just get that ball over the top of the Braves' high back line. McMahon. McLaren to his brother Connor. Bright Prince. He's going to try and feed that into the box. That's an easy clearance though. For all the attacking players on, only Ross McNeil was in the box. Greg Stewart. Stewart. He's got Connor McLaren. Tries to feed that in. That'll be picked up by Brown now. Oh, Brown and Guthrie. Stewart. He's got Murray out on the left. He's gone straight. Greg Stewart tried to put a curled placement into the corner, but that's an easy one for Meek. That's a throw into civil service. They'll quite happily take that. Inch their way up the touchline. Stewart. And that's out of play. They're throwing to the Braves. Reg McLaren trying to get them moving forward quickly. He's looking for Ross McNeil, but that's gone straight out of play. That'll be a throw into civil service. wind again picking back up here at Alliance Park. Murray getting that ball forward. Two Braves players there. McLaren getting that ball out there wide. That was good use of the ball with Reg. Saw the space. Connor McLaren. Guthrie. Greg Stewart. Build-ups are maybe a little bit slow. Got Ryan Murray on the left-hand side. Ryan looking to get that ball in. And he's overhit that, but a save. And Bright Prince trying to turn it in at the near post. Oh, that's out for a corner kick. Great work by Jack Brown at the far post, saving that ball from going out of play. Bright Prince getting a shot off. It's out for a corner kick to the Braves. That's in the box. Greg Stewart trying to bring that down. He gets a touch onto it, lifts it just over the bar. One from my man to challenge McLaren. Prince, he's tried to lift that through. Murray hooks that over his shoulder. Dan Martins. Finlay though picks up for his civil service. He's got Coates running on. And Dan Martins gets himself in between Coates. Goal. Guthrie. Got Bright Prince. It's a bit of a heavy touch by Bright, but he holds the defender off. McMahon. It's a bit short with that pass. Civil service pick it up. That's given away. McMahon's picked that up. Brown leaves it to Connor McLaren. McLaren looking to lift that in early, and that's going to go straight through to Meek in the civil service goal. Throwing it civil service, and Ross Pollock taking his time going over. As I say, civil service will quite happily just manage this game. Try and take as much time as they can over any set of plays and breaks. That's a shot by Coates. Worryingly from a Braves point of view how easy Coates got through there. I know there was a block before it got to Bernie, but that opportunity was quite easily generated by civil service. McCulloch and McLaren again tussling with each other. That's a free kick to the Braves. Ryan Murray now charged with this free kick. We need some quality into the box from Ryan. And he floats that in towards Prince. McLaren was behind him, but it's easily cleared. DeSantos looking to spin round McMahon. It's a good challenge from McMahon. It's out from Connor McLaren, finding himself as a third of three centre halves there. A new position for Connor. We move in the last 5 minutes of this game. Civil Service, yeah, and just taking their time over that. Dos Santos trying to get into it on the byline. Conor McLaren, he's got McMahon on the inside. Murray. He's got Reg McLaren out here on the left-hand side. Reg and Ryan Curry battling away. And Reg has been called for an infringement on Civil Service midfielder. 2 goals for Ryan Curry today. And we're going to see another substitution for Civil Service. And coming on will be Chris McGinn. So number 12, I have down as Chris McGinn coming on. And coming off is number 3, and that is Callum Yeats. That's one for Coates to challenge. Lost the words. Ryan Murray lifts that over his shoulder. Nice touch by Coates. He's got Dos Santos, Laird, now Curry. He's got Finlay on the outside of him. Civil Service number 10. Ryan Curry now. Tries to cut that in, but Guthrie's there to block the passing lane. Laird. McCulloch and McLaren picking up that ongoing battle. The referee's just won a few words with Ryan Murray. He's going to pick up a yellow card. Might be about the 3rd Braves player to go into the referee's book today. McCulloch looking for Laird. Dos Santos. Guthrie battling there with Murray. And Ryan Murray trying to get that ball cleared. This came off Dos Santos for a throw into the Braves. Not much time left in the game. For all the stoppages, I can't see the referee giving too much injury time. As we move towards the 90-minute mark. 4-1 for Civil Service Strollers. Ryan Murray lining up another one of his long throw-ins. That ball's bounced about. Reg McLaren with a shot. It's high and over the bar. That'll be a corner kick. That took a deflection on the way over, that shot from Reg. Now, Conor McLaren put another good ball into the box. It's lifted in towards the back post. Dan Martins meets it. A second attempt, left foot, he's lifted that over the bar. As we move into injury time, for about a minute, maybe about a minute into it. I imagine there'd be too much more. Surprise me if the referee calls the game once this ball's back into play. Martins with a header. Stewart. Dos Santos nipping in though. Murray. Behind Conor McLaren. He was looking for the ball down that channel. Guthrie. Brown. McLaren now lifts it in towards Greg Stewart at the back post. McNeil for the shot. I think that's blocked from Reg. Another shot from Ross. That's comfortable for Adam Meek in the Civil Service goal. Ball's going to be out of play. So that'll be another throw in for the Braves. Again, throw in for the Braves now. For Ryan Murray, an opportunity to launch this one in. This is within his range. Murray looking at Prince. Bright Prince gets a flick on, almost into Reg McLaren, but that's cleared by Civil Service. Mark Laird completing the clearance. Martins, Guthrie. Murray just try to lift it into the box now, anywhere. And Reg has been penalised for a challenge on Ross Pollock. Really into the dying embers of this game now. We're moving into the 4 minutes of injury time. Meek plays that ball forward. Dos Santos on the chest. Coates. It's got Guthrie. That's a push in the back from Guthrie. I think we're going to see Guthrie talking himself potentially. I thought he might have talked himself into the referee's book, but he was just reaching for his can of foam. Mark Laird just looking to waste time, and there it is. Referee pulls this game to a close. 4-1 to Civil Service, not the bounce back that we were wanting from the Braves after that result against Gala last weekend. Onwards and upwards though, as we get ready for the next match. Try to keep some positivity about what we're doing. And Adam reliably informs me that we'll be playing the first of the cup games this season. We'll be playing Berwick Rangers here at Alliance Park in the Southern Counties Regional Cup. So it gives us something to look forward to, and again another game to bounce back from two performances that are certainly not up to the standards we would expect from the lads, judging by last season. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll speak to you again very soon. Thanks very much, folks.